Shut up!
It was another date-ish type of event. I guess you could just say like a group thing. It was my best friend at the time and her sister and my ex-boyfriend. And so we were all like, hey, let's go to this movie. Now, an array of things just kept going wrong. And we're in the movie, you know, it's packed. And this was like opening night for this movie too. Anyone who knows the Regal movie theater at Atlantic Station in Atlanta, Georgia, let me tell you a little trick, all right? Okay? If you ever go to a premiere opening night of a movie that you know is going to be packed, because you know how those movies, there's always a line before they actually open the doors to go in. Mm-hmm. In the Regal, there is an upstairs.
Yeah, I do know that.
A lot of people don't. And we saw the line, long as I don't know what. And I was like, I'm not going to stand in this. Because I'm like, we're not going to get good seats. Like, I need to have my good seat before everybody else and their mama decide to get in there and take my seat. So I just started looking around. And I noticed a set of stairs. I've never seen these before. And I was like, let me see where these lead. Revealed them. Right. Like, let me see where these lead. And I told him to stay in the line because it was long, so we're not trying to lose our spot in case I'm wrong. Go upstairs, find the movie theater door. Thing is open. I'm like, bet, we got this. I text him, come upstairs. We don't even wait in line anymore. We can just go in the movie theater now, which is what we did. So, movie starts, we're in there, and my best friend's sister, her arm just starts to do something weird. Like, she's like, my arm hurts. Her forearm. And she's like, it just really hurts. Like, she was in pain. And so me and the best friend's sister, we leave the movie because at this point, I'm already a little uneasy in the movie anyway. So I'm like, cool, I'll take her to the bathroom. Let's go. Forearm. She's like, I'm not sure what's going on. We go to the bathroom. Like, I'm looking to make sure there's any type of abrasions. But she's like, she just feels really weird. It hurts.
Abrasions? At a movie theater?
Right. Like, did something just attack you?
It's like, let's investigate your arm. I'm a nurse.
Right.
On the side.
So I was like, well, we go down to the concession stand, put some ice on it for a little minute. We're just sitting there. Mind you, again, I'm uneasy about this movie, so I'm not in any rush to get back. So finally, she's like, the pain subsides. Okay, cool. Go back into the movie. Stuff is happening and whatnot. People start screaming. As we are going back to our seats, something, and I mean this, something trips me. So I fall and tumble a little bit.
Going up the stairs or just
going
to your
down?
Seat?
And, you know, people are like, oh, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. You know, I laugh it off because I'm that kind of person. If I fall and it's funny, all right. But mind you, something, don't know what it was, something tripped me.
A child or a dog.
Don't think it was that. And when I tell you the movie, you'll be like, you'll probably laugh, but that's beside the point. So, get me up, get to our seats. Now we're sitting there. And a part in this movie, which I don't remember what happened. I think they're about to go into the basement or something like that.
Sounds like a horror film.
It was.
Oh, okay.
Again, when I tell you the name of it, you will. I'm already accepting the laughter that's going to come from this.
Unless I've never heard of it.
Oh, you have. Don't worry. I'm not worried about you not knowing what movie this is because you'll know. So we're sitting there. I think they start going into the basement in the movie. And I start to tremble a little bit.
I'm worried that I know what the movie is, but I hope it's not this movie.
It is. It
I don't
probably
think it is.
I don't think it is. I'm trembling. And my best friend's next to me. You know, she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, no. Like, I don't know if I can handle any more of this. This is just getting a little too much for me. She was like, all right, let's go outside, you know, and just breathe for a second, you know, because I'm literally shaking in my chair. And so we go outside, sitting down, give me some water, you know, I'm still shaking, you know, try to calm me down or whatever. Mind you, I hear screams. I'm like, we walked out at the perfect time because I don't know what just happened, but I don't even want to know. So we sit there for about 10 minutes, and mind you, I've missed good chunks of this movie now because I've already walked out twice. So we go back in, and she's in front of me, and a part happens in this movie, like something happens. I don't remember what it was.
I really want to guess this now.
Okay, we're going downstairs to our seats.
Again.
We're at our row. She's in front of me. Remember this. So she's in front of me. I had a cup of water because we got me, I think when I got her ice, I got me a cup of water with the sister with the forearm that was hurting. She's about to walk into the row. Something happens on the screen. I dropped the cup, run out, literally, turned around, made a beeline out of the theater. And moments later, best friend, sister, and boyfriend at that time come
You have to
out
say at that time.
at the time. So we know. That's all we just need to know. My back is turned to them as they're coming out of the door. And when he turns, he's like, "Are you okay?" And when he turns me around, I am in tears. Just bawling my happy little tushy off. Bawling.
Do you not go to a lot of horror films?
See, the interesting thing was, it wasn't that this was a horror film, because I don't mind them, I don't prefer them, but it was the type of horror film that this one was, because I believe it is the problem, and I don't think that's anything to play with. So it was just like, I feel like my spirit was like, we don't need to be a part of this, even though it's fake and we know it's not real. My spirit was not, it was not having it. It was like, you not about to watch this to the end. We not gonna have you do this. And so I'm in tears, and they look so confused. And first of all, they were rude as hell because they started laughing. But when I say, they looked at me and just died laughing, and they were like, "Are you really this terrified?" And I was like, "Yes, like this is no joke. This is no joke." Like, I was so upset, and they're just laughing, like, oh. I was like, I can't even do this. Now, mind you, I think it might have been maybe 10, 15 more minutes to the movie. So the sister and the best friend go back into the movie, and the boyfriend stays out there with me. And, you know, he's just shaking his head because he just cannot believe that I'm just this terrified and scared. And he's just like, oh my goodness. And we were sitting on a bench waiting for the movie to be over. And the people that work there, what are they called?
Employees. They don't have special movie theater names.
They don't have, okay, I just assume they would, you know, like you have like a ticket taker or something.
I'm sure that's their official name probably, but I feel like I would look down upon them less if they had official. No, I'm a ticket taker.
Right.
You have to go ask the concession stand worker for that question. I don't think they do that.
Right. So 2 employees walk by and they see him consoling me and rubbing my back, and I'm crying. They're like, "Is everything okay?" And they're like, "Oh yeah." And he says, "Oh yeah, she's fine. You know, we just watched such and such." And they're like, okay. Like, you can tell they're trying to contain their own laughter and their professionalism. And they walk away, and then I hear this little woman snicker. I was gonna use another word, but this little woman snicker and then look back at me, and I was like, you know what? That's why I hope you fall down them steps. But whatever. And finally, the movie is over. Best friend and sister come out. You know, they're still giggling a little bit. They tell us how it ends, and we go home. And that was the time that...
Wait. Let me guess.
You want to guess the movie?
I want to guess the movie.
Okay, go ahead and guess it.
Is it a comedy? Is it like Scream?
No.
Or...
It's at least like 4 notches up from Scream.
As in scariness?
Like, it actually, it had like a storyline. Not just
you mean in setup.
Right.
Oh, and it's a scary movie. Mm-hmm. The Conjuring?
No.
Is it old?
Old, but
was there a sequel? Multiple
yes.
sequels?
Yes.
Oh, multiple sequels.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, scary movie?
Mm-hmm.
No, was it scary movie?
Oh, no.
Oh.
I was like, yeah, it was a scary movie. No, it was a scary movie.
But I know it.
You do know it. If you don't get it when I say, you're like, I knew that. You got this.
I do.
You got this. I know it's on the tip of your tongue.
Final Destination.
No, that wasn't a scary movie.
Don't they die and stuff?
Just because you die doesn't mean it's a scary movie.
I've never seen them. I don't know. Someone can't have fear in dying, so...
well, when you know that you're going to die,
exactly.
I guess for that person, it's terrifying.
Exactly. I think watching that, maybe you would...
No, it's kind of
Halloween,
no.
Freddy Krueger.
No. Just let me know you're ready.
I'm really trying to think of the best ones.
It wasn't good.
Oh, it wasn't good.
It wasn't good.
Well, of course, multiple sequels.
Right, I was about to say, especially when they kept making them.
Halloween?
No, you said that.
I did. Oh man, I want to get this.
I know. You as soon as
you
I
said sequels, so I'm trying to think of just all
the scary movie.
Oh my gosh. Paranormal Activity.
The first one.
Yeah. I got it. Because I was trying to think. You said that you believe, and I was like, okay, the spirits. I got the spirits and ghosts and stuff. Yes.
Paranormal Activity was the movie, the first one that I tried to watch, and I never watched the entire thing through.
I have never seen it.
It's not anything.
I know. And action.
Who's that?
Welcome to the Real and Real podcast. My name is David, and I'm here with my co-host, Eve.
Oh, I expected a better intro.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Welcome to the Real and Real podcast. My name is David, and I'm here with my awesome, the greatest, the champion of...
Everything?
Eve!
Ooh, the issues we have.
Want to try it again?
I like that.
Okay.
I'm with it. I like that. Oh.
Okay. Here on the Real and Real, we take a concept or character from a movie and ask the question, what if it or they were in the real world? We write those questions on a piece of paper, put them in Eve's Rubik's Cube purse, and Eve picks one out. We take 5 minutes to come up with 5 points each, and then we discuss. Eve, how about you pick something out of the purse?
What if the Fantastic Four team was real?
It's clobbering time.
Have you seen the movie? Or any of
Which
the
one?
movies?
I was going to say, which one? The one that sucked?
All love them.
No. All
The
of
one
them.
that sucked?
The one with Michael B. Jordan.
Which ones have you seen?
The one with Michael B. Jordan. The one with
Jessica Alba?
Jessica Alba, both of those. Or is it 3?
It's 2.
It's 2. Saw both of those. I think those were the ones I saw.
There was another one, but I think
Like
it was really, really old, I think.
So probably back.
So which ones did you like and which ones did... Apparently the
The
suck
Je-
one with Michael B. Jordan.
Oh yeah, that was that made national news. How bad they did on that movie. Okay.
There was a lot of drama behind the scenes.
I understand that, but it wasn't even. I could care less what's going on. A good story is a good story, regardless of the drama going on behind the scenes.
Well, they didn't have that because of the drama going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, it was just the writing, the storyline in itself. Because I was enjoying the fact that I got to kind of see them before they became the Fantastic Four versus Jessica Alba. They kind of already were together, and it just shows how they got their powers. So I like how they kind of were introducing who they were before all of that. But then it was once they kind of became who they were, that's when the story just lost me. Like, I was like, majority of all of this is completely irrelevant. So I don't understand why we're showing it.
Anyway, okay, we're going
The Fantastic Four were real.
to start in 3, 2, 1,
Go!
go.
It's kind of hard. I got 1. Woo! All right. Oh, I got 2 actually. Shut up. All right, 3. Shut up! What movie is that from? Tarzan. Look at you! Bravo, bravo, bravado. Sharknado. What is that? Sharknado? Sharknado. Is that that stupid? What is that? The sci-fi movie? Where like sharks are real or something? No, sharks come out of tornadoes. I'm sorry? Oh, we have to stop to watch the trailer for this. Oh my gosh.
And we're back. So, the question was, what if the Fantastic Four were real? Ladies first.
Okay, this point pretty simple, and I feel pretty self-explanatory. They would get arrested. That's it. I just cause
Wait, the Fantastic Four or the
Or-
people who made them?
No, the Fantastic Four, because the people who made them are the people who's damaging the city, and
But it's the government.
who gonna arrest the government?
No, the government basically made them.
This is true,
Or some
but-
sciencey thing
Right.
connected with the government. So why would they arrest them?
because the
government's
power-
arresting them,
Yes.
not regular policemen.
not regular. We're going to hold them in a cell and only take them out when needed. Like, they won't have freedom. They will not be able to run loose. They won't be able to have lives. They won't be able to have children, offspring, none of that.
What if they already have kids?
Then, unfortunately, we'll have to do what's necessary.
Kill the kids? What do you mean?
I just said do what's necessary.
That sounds
I
like
didn't
you
say-
saying let's murder the kids.
I didn't say those words. I just said let's do whatever is necessary for that time, and if that's what's necessary, let your imagination run away with that. But it's just they couldn't. I mean, it makes me think of like, do you remember the damage that? So you did see the ones with Jessica Alba in them.
I did, but I don't remember a lot of it.
Do you remember just the damage, like the Thing?
I remember the Thing
The
making
Thing-
damage, but if you take him out, are any of them as
Fire.
harmful? Okay, you take Fire and the Thing out.
Mm-hmm.
Flame. What was his name?
Stretch.
No, the fire guy.
Torch.
You took out Torch. You took out the Thing. You have left is...
She can go. She can be invisible.
She can be invisible.
No, we can't have that.
Okay, Stretch guy.
Stretch is...
That's not much of a power.
He is dangerous because... Ooh, let me see.
I feel like you're trying to make them criminals when they're not.
Well, hey, now.
What if they promise to be good people?
How many people in your life has promised you that and let you down?
You.
No, me!
But you haven't let me down.
What? Oh, but you can't take people's words. Not with powers like those. They have to be contained. That's what.
Even though they were good people prior to this.
Exactly. I mean, the government has made a lot of things that I'm more than sure they've regretted, and they've just kept under wraps.
Okay.
And civilians like ourselves would never be made aware of such things. So yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Pretty.
Pretty cut and dry.
Yep.
Okay.
Get arrested. Your point, David.
Okay. It kind of connects to yours.
Okay.
One or two of them will become criminals.
And I'm assuming the Torch.
I would go with Torch. Mm-hmm. If that's his name. That sounds wrong.
I think that's what his name was in it. Was the Torch. The Human Torch.
Human Torch. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say the Human Torch and...
I would say Jessica Alba, the invisible chick. Because they were brother and sister.
Okay. Maybe he convinces her.
Right.
But she seemed like the moral compass of the group. And things seem to... Okay, I can see Thing becoming a criminal after people tell him he's a criminal. Mm-hmm. Because he has that victimized mentality of...
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants me, and then you judge me. Oh, you're saying I'm a criminal? Fine, I'll be a criminal.
I'll show you what a criminal is. Right.
And then he'll start attacking people and robbing things. I don't think he's a murderer. Why did you go straight?
Because he can't help it. He doesn't know his own strength.
But he knows not to go to people.
Oh, so he knows not to crush people.
Yes,
oh,
he would just crush bank balls and go in.
Oh, I thought you were about to say baby. Oh my goodness.
So you said you thought I was gonna say he doesn't crush people, he crushes babies.
Oh my god.
Because that's better.
Oh goodness.
Okay, so I think both of them would become criminals. Mm-hmm. And I think the other two would stay straight on the course.
Oh yeah, definitely straight.
And they would, because he's a goody two shoes.
Yeah. And
they would go against them and fight them or try to stop them every single time.
Or would Stretch become a criminal because everyone thinks he's such a goody two shoes. He's like, let me show y'all. And he gets a taste of that rush.
So basically we're assuming that people, the mass amount of people, mm-hmm. Why did I say general audience? What do I want to say? The
general public?
Yeah. Basically we're assuming that the general public is forming their minds into becoming criminals. Mm-hmm. So Human Torch basically says, I'm cool, I can rob, I can do whatever. The Thing says, oh, you want to say I'm a horrible person? I'll show you a horrible person.
Right.
Mr. Stretch says, oh, y'all think I'm a goody two shows? Okay, I'm
two shows.
Two shows.
You think I'm a goody two shows? Okay.
I'm just gonna go with it. But Mr. Stretch says, you think I'm a goody two shoes? I'm gonna flip it up on y'all and show y'all I can rob on the low. Right. Since you don't think I can do it.
And the invisible chick just wouldn't do anything.
So she'd be the oddball out.
Right.
Because she's a wet blanket.
Right. She's just like, I'm here.
I'm over here. Guys, stop it.
Right.
Like, that's just got.
Oh my God.
What's your next one?
My next point is the Thing would be on The Bachelor.
Because he's insecure and wants to be loved.
Well, he's not insecure. He's very secure in who he is.
No, he's not. He's very insecure.
He has now accepted his deformity.
I don't see that happening.
I do, in my point.
You know what? If he really went on The Bachelor.
Right.
I think the show would be more engaging if he's insecure, because the women going on there mm-hmm. would be like, I want to show him that he is, he's special and he's sweet and I will love him for who he is. Whereas he comes to Contentment, it's just like, it's just a regular Bachelor. I want to see him and his insecurities. That was his whole thing.
You have to get into The Bachelor first. Him to be on The Bachelor, he's going to be fine
The Bachelor.
Until he opens up to the one that he actually wants.
I think he is running out of money. And they come the producers come to him and say, hey,
You're single.
You're single, and you're kind of a celebrity now.
Right.
Do you want to be on The Bachelor? And then he thinks about it, and then they remind him, you have no money. And he says, okay. So, there you go. Now he's on The Bachelor. Would you try out for this?
I would so try for The Bachelor. But back to my thing. He would be on The Bachelor, and he would just be a regular thing. He'd just be a regular thing, and I would audition and be on The Bachelor, and he would see me, and we would lock eyes, and then he'd realize, I don't even need to be a part of this show because she's who I want. And why are you making that face? Like, she's who I want. And he would run up to me to try to embrace me, and I would get scared because he's making very large steps. And I'm not sure if he realizes that I can't handle all that. We need to take it slow. And then the producers will get mad, and it'll be a whole shabagle. And then we would run off into the sunset as you hear us, because you would hear us, because he would, right. And we have little thingy babies. And
Oh my! How would that work? I don't want to know. I do not want to know.
Definitely
Adoption.
No, definitely no. It would be through intercourse. We would make love. That's how.
Okay, here's my objection to all of that. For those who don't know, which I think we might have said it in one podcast, the rules for each point is that we, even myself, cannot be directly connected to the subject. We can't make ourselves connected to the subject at all. She has done this.
Yes.
So I'm saying that your point is invalid.
This was what I was like. I don't think this is really a point, but I wanted it to be a thing. And
I get the Bachelor part. You've now inserted yourself because it sounds like you're really trying to find true love. And I don't know what's going on deep down. But maybe we can find that for you one day.
One day.
Yeah, but I'm going to move on to my next point.
You go to your next point, David.
Okay. My second point, which should be pretty quick. My second point is that the government, somehow it will leak out, and the government would get backlash. And like you said, I think that they would keep them locked up. And I think this will eventually become a whole protest ordeal.
Of like, release the Fantastic
Like, release
Four.
the Fantastic Four.
Release the Four.
Yeah,
Release the Four.
There's got to be a slogan.
It's gotta.
Hold on, let me think.
Release the F and F. I don't know. Release my. Release my.
Perfect.
Like,
I'm trying to think of a rhyming thing.
Release the.
Like, we want more Fantastic Four.
Right.
But that's after they've done something, so
Right.
it makes no sense.
We want more Fantastic Four. Release the Four.
Release that whore Fantastic Four. Is the government the whore in this scenario?
You whore, release the Fantastic Four. Yes, that's it. You whore, release the Fantastic Four. You whore, release the Fantastic Four. You whore, release the Fantastic Four. You whore, you whore, you whore. I don't know. That
I hope no one's playing this like at a school function.
Mommy, what's a whore?
Your auntie.
Oh, God.
Anyway, I think people would protest, or even if they tried to keep it secret, it would be someone would hack into the government and find their secrets and release them, and then people are like, "What is this? What is the Fantastic Four?" They have captured regular citizens. They've mutated them. Oh my goodness, the government is against us all and mutating people. Now people will assume the government is kidnapping people and mutating them. Okay,
Which is probably a thing.
I'm not going to respond with the valid answer, but they're mutating people. So now people are even more scared of the government, but now they're against the government because they're saying the government is making mutated people and keeping them captured and won't let them return to their families. Now everyone's against the government. Now there'll be a rise up against the government, kind of Hunger Games-ish. Let's attack the Capitol! But this time we'll get to see it and experience it. And they'll show all these people attacking whatever government official place to release their Fantastic Four. Okay? And there you go. We'll set them free.
See, yeah, government, we're on to you.
Yep.
Is it my next point?
It is your next point.
Okay, so my next point, there would be a camp where you can. What?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I wish they could visually see, as if you were rapping. It's like that camp counselor who tries to be cool. Welcome to camp, kids. What's up, homies? That's what your arms look like. So I'm sorry.
You just.
I can't help my mind. You know me. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
All
Continue.
right. So
There will be these rat
hand
fingers,
motions.
these hand motions, like, what's up, dog? This is,
what it do? Though,
yeah.
you know?
But I'm sorry. Continue.
So there would be a camp where you could go and sign. You want to laugh?
I was okay, so you said that.
There would be a camp where you could sign up and go and train.
With the Fantastic Four?
Yes.
Train what, though?
To whatever. Fighting, you know.
But when they have to have training first, because they don't have that.
Who? The Fantastic
Four?
Four? Well, they'll be trained. We're thinking they're
So
trained.
first they get trained, and then you can sign up to
and then
get
we
trained with them.
Right. We capitalize on this. And
So are they being
you get
used
to
for
choose-
anything else, or just...
Well, no, it's that whole thing because what the government has realized is that, you know what, this is something that might be successful for us.
Training.
No, the Fantastic Four.
For training purposes.
No. Having the Fantastic Four, we're gonna be like, okay, you know what? They can get us robbers and all these other things. You know, like super soldiers, Captain America kind of thing.
Good job.
What they were
Nice
trying
reference.
to go. That's what they were trying to go with it. And so they were like, well, how can
Well,
we
actually,
create...
they weren't. It was a mistake.
It was a mistake, but
Yes.
all the best mistakes, you know, something, whatever the saying is.
Not the best mistake, something. Great! Great quote, Mom. I'll take that to school and talk to my bully about that.
She said, I'm supposed to stand up to you and something.
The
But-
best mistakes. You're a mistake.
But they would be like, how can we create more of these people? Now, kind of, and with your point, the government, let's say the government actually cared about us, okay?
Oh, us regular people.
Us regular people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and, you know, in today's society also. But whatever. I'm going to get...
This is a fictional world.
Let's say the government actually cares about us, and they're like, you know what? We're not going to kidnap people and force them against their will and mutate them in their DNA.
Well, they didn't do that the first time.
This is... Well, it happened by accident.
Yes. But they were there for a purpose.
This is true. Oh, because they were scientists. You know, I forget that they were scientists.
Was Michael Chiklis a scientist?
Yeah, they were all scientists.
He doesn't seem very scientisty.
Yeah.
When he comes out, it's like he forgets all his scienceness.
Yeah.
He just walks away like, oh, I was just a bum.
Well, they all were. I mean, they all did, in a sense, except for
But
Stretchy.
how is Human Torch see, we need to go back and recap this movie because I do
Right.
not recall any of this.
Because I'm trying to figure out why was he there. That's what he had to... Because you were only...
No, but even in the movie,
in the movie...
the newest one, was Michael B. Jordan a scientist? Or he was
Yes.
he just worked on cars. Which means he
was
could
an engineer. That's why. He was an engineer.
I'm not buying this.
That's what it was. They
This
all
is like
played
this
a
is like
part.
a Mark Wahlberg thing where he's in Transformers he's a scientist, or what is he
Mark?
yeah he's a scientist.
The... Who?
Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, you mean the last one?
Yeah.
Oh,
like
I
I
never
can't
watched that one.
I can't buy.
Once-
But even looking at Mark
when
Wahlberg, could you
Shiloh
say
was out, I was like, I'm not
could you
watching
say,
another one.
hey, Mark Wahlberg's a scientist?
No. But
I'm
yeah.
trying to think of a comparison. It's like if I met Liam Neeson and someone told me he's a birthing consultant, I would say, I don't believe you.
Like, I need to see this.
Yeah, I need to see this.
And his
like,
school.
yeah, his school, his deep voice. This don't calm. I'm like, no, I can't.
Right,
I
no.
can't breathe
But yeah,
calmly.
they all played a part. Like, they were there to do whatever experiment originally and find whatever the hell, and everything
Michael
was combusted.
Chiklis was a scientist. I'm sorry.
You're just like, really?
I think that we need to review this.
It was
I don't
something
believe
like
that
there
was true.
You had the engineer.
I'm sure someone's
like
gonna
Jessica
tell you
Alba
wrong.
and Stretch were.
Maybe he was just a muscle to go through the time warp zone place thing.
Why do you need muscle to go through it?
In case there are aliens on the other side.
He was the bodyguard for
He's
them?
a bodyguard.
Oh my God.
A human bodyguard.
I can't even. Oh, but okay. So yeah, so the government is saying that we want to create more of these, and now we know how to make them. So you have to sign a waiver because you could potentially die. Everyone's body can accept this transformation, and you sign a waiver. If you pass, you're able to transform yourself or whatever with the injection. You're accepted into this camp, and you get to train with the Fantastic Four, and you eventually become a Fantastic Fouria. and fight for the government, or you might just be a cross guard or whatever, that lights everything on. You're a human torch cross guard at night.
At night, because that's when people need cross guards at night.
So everyone can see.
Yes. So
yes.
you're a lamppost.
Yeah. You're glorified. You're getting paid.
You know what? Our city has advanced so much. We need more of human lampposts.
Just stand there for about 12 hours, get paid. I say maybe like $33 an hour. Yeah. So that was what happened.
Just imagine people just said, I signed up. I signed the waiver.
Mm-hmm.
I trained for
Passed the test.
4 years with Human Torch.
No, it would just be an 8-week course.
Oh,
yeah.
I trained for 8. I trained for 8 grueling weeks with the Human Torch, and now I can say I am a human lamppost.
Oh yeah,
I'm a success, mama. I made it.
Yeah. That's how we'll go down.
Oh gosh.
Oh goodness.
Okay, my next point.
Please lay it on us.
Other countries
Okay.
would try to create their own Fantastic Four, right?
And kill out the entire nation.
No.
Okay.
I mean, this could be a possibility,
Okay.
but no. I'm sure some will fail and create explosions and kill millions of people.
Right.
Some will succeed. Mm-hmm. But it's a whole us against them type of mentality. Mm-hmm. Because
it'd be like, who can create a nuclear bomb first? Well, we already created. Yeah, that was
more like who can get to the moon first.
Okay.
So, they got Fantastic Four. Let's also get Fantastic Four, but we'll get Fantastic Five and
Fantastic 23.
Well, I feel like all the first word has to match with the second word. We'll start with the second letter. So if you
Fantastic 50.
There we go. You got Fantastic Four, we got Fantastic 50. So it's like that. And eventually this will start a war. Mm-hmm. Which will be a weird named war. I was about to say it'd be called the Fantastic War.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah, so you have the Civil War, the Cold War, the Fantastic War.
Right.
So when you look through history books, the Fantastic War, was this a good time for America?
Right.
No, it was the worst war.
The worst war we could have possibly
had.
the
worst war we could have possibly had, but it was fantastic.
Right. It had the Fantastics.
Has the Fantastics involved.
Right.
And that's...
Okay, I'm with it.
There we go. What's your next point?
My next 2 points are very...
2 points?
My next one, I'm giving you the heads up that my next 2 points are stupid. Okay, like they have no thought, because I only have 47 seconds to think of them both. So...
Whose fault is that?
The timer.
Sis, it was your fault.
The timer. I didn't pick 47 seconds. It picked 47 seconds.
Okay.
So, my next point. What is the invisible chick's name? Do we have an idea? Invisible girl? What's her name?
I was about to say Sue Storm, but that sounded wrong.
Right. What's the invisible
I was going to say Sue Storm for the longest, but I was like, that
Let's
can't
find
be
that
right.
out, please.
Oh, I'm right.
Sue Storm?
Yeah, but
Why Storm?
Exactly. When I thought, I was like, I must be wrong in my head, even though my childhood is yelling at me, it's Sue Storm. I'm thinking, I must be wrong because she doesn't control the weather.
At
so
all.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe.
But we weren't wrong. Her name is Sue Storm.
Okay. So, my next point is about Sue Storm. Let's all ponder on that name for a moment. Sue Storm. This is not X-Men. What storm is she? I don't understand why that pick. Why did you pick her as that name? Why did you pick that name?
Maybe she has those powers dormant, or that's just her last name. But then wouldn't
the Torch, the
his
Human Torch,
last name be Storm?
The Human Torch Storm.
No, I meant his real last name. Her real name is Susan Storm.
Oh, what's her invisible name?
I think they just called her Sue Storm.
Oh, interesting. So Invisible Chick didn't have a name.
Sue Storm.
She didn't have everybody. You had Stretch, the Thing, and the Human Torch.
You had Mr. Fantastic, the Human Torch,
Thing,
Susan Storm.
Wow, so she got no name. Okay, so
maybe it was named. The creator named it after somebody they loved.
Maybe. Okay, so this one's about her. I feel like if Fantastic Four was real,
she'd be a bad actor. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
She would have a weave line Go with me, right? Because every time they fight, her hair always looks good. So I feel like somebody would try to capitalize on this, saying, do you want your hair to be like Sue Storm?
Why would she not just have...
Well, I feel like she would have a whole line of products.
I think weave would be the last thing. I would go with shampoo. But then again, she goes invisible. Who knows?
Who knows what her hair looks like?
Who else her hair looks
Well,
like?
when she comes back, her hair's always laid.
So technically, I would assume that she went invisible, went and fixed her hair, and came back. Or has the product somewhere being invisible.
No, you wouldn't think that. Because
I would.
That's why you're a man.
No,
Okay.
other women would as well.
They'd be like, well...
Have you not seen that commercial with the bouncy hair? Like, there's many commercials with women with bouncy hair. I've heard my sister yell out, weave, or...
Oh, yeah.
So you say
That's
that,
why
but
I say weave line. It would be a weave line, not a hairline. Just weave. Because her hair would always be laid. So you're like, have you ever seen Sue Storm in a fight? Have you ever been in a fight? Or had a long day of work? And your hair didn't stay the way it was when you first walked out the door? Well, you want to know whose hair always stays the way it was when they walk out the door and when they're in battle? Sue Storm's hair is always like that. Do you want Sue Storm's hair? Well, here I have is this Brazilian Sue Storm. That's what it would be.
What about a line of wigs?
Weave is kind of a big thing right now. Wigs they're slowly coming in. They're not as big as just weave because you can't manipulate them as much as you can just, tracks of weave versus a wig. A wig, you gotta do this. Nah. So she would have a weave line because her hair always looks good. And you can get the body wave Sue Storm. You can get the straight Sue Storm. You can get the highlighted Sue Storm, These are things. These are real things. That's my point. Yes. And David? What about you? I prepared you for these last two now. Just so you know. I did prepare you.
Okay, so my next point is that they would leave the government. Mm-hmm. The government would let them go. Mm-hmm. And they would get regular jobs connected to their powers.
Like their contract would be with the government.
Well, they didn't have they were captive, kind of.
Oh, they were released.
Yeah,
free.
they were released freely. You may go and enjoy your life because we're the happy government.
You released the Fantastic Four, yes.
But they released them, let them go, and they do jobs connected to their powers.
So,
for instance, Human Torch
the lamppost.
No. The Human Torch will be a fireman. Because he can stand the heat. He can run up in there, grab whoever, do
Smart.
that. The Thing would be a construction worker. Mm-hmm. He doesn't have to worry about hard hats. Mm-hmm. Just walk around, do his job.
Or would he be a bulldozer?
No, because he still can't move as much as a machine could move a bunch of...
Well, he could knock it all down.
Again, slower than a crane knocking out.
Okay.
Unless you just tie him to a crane and throw him through.
Throw him through the buildings. See the little room.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Faye, get up there.
Get up. Hold on. Oh! You all right? You all right?
All right. You don't feel nothing.
Mr. Fantastic
will be a teacher.
Yeah, but it's not connect. What does that connect? He would be a babysitter, or because he can stretch and grab the babies and keep them round. He would be a rodeo. No, not a rodeo. A cowboy, so he can round up the cattle with his long arms. Maybe.
Is that a cowboy?
Cowboy, yes. Farmer.
Trying to get something like.
His powers are just lame. I have nothing else. Like, what do you do with that?
This is right. He stretches. He would be. This would not be a great job for him. This wouldn't be a great job, but this is what he would do.
Scooper.
No, he would bag your groceries.
No, that's not much.
That's not good either. Because I was thinking like he can like grab them fast.
He would. Oh, he would be a surgeon.
Because he can
stretch in the smallest places, I guess.
But how are you going to stretch with the tool's not going to change.
They can make special tools.
Make special tools that like manipulate as he do?
Yeah.
As he does?
Yeah. No, that's bad.
Not as bad. He would be a...
He'd just be a teacher. He's boring. I don't care.
Right. It's like... what would...
Sue Storm, she...
I feel like she would have to go into...
But she moves stuff with her mind as well, I believe.
Right. So FBI is CIA.
Again, she seems like a lame. I don't feel... No offense to Sue Storm, but she doesn't seem like oh, I'm a secret organization person. She seems like, I'm with the nonviolence crew. I don't want to do, like, she would be a teacher and waste, she would, you know what, Sue Storm would be a good at it and not use her powers at all. Why in the world in the movie when she went invisible, was she naked?
Because her clothes didn't go invisible. Her clothes weren't.
No, she was naked.
When she was invisible?
She went invisible, and then when she came back to the regular...
Yeah, because she had her clothes off. She took her clothes off.
Why did she take her clothes off?
Because her clothes didn't adapt to her powers. Regular clothes don't
So
adapt.
she decided to take them off, and then when they zoomed back and she was like, oh!
Right.
That was a dumb scene.
Yeah, like, cause she was going, they're like, oh, shoot, your clothes don't go invisible either. That's why her suit is...
But why she wasn't wearing a bikini?
She took all of it off.
Why did she take it off?
Because it couldn't be zip. You would see where her tatas were and her boom boom was.
No, you would just see her clothes.
Yes, that's still, that's not invisible. You're not going to see a bra walking towards you.
No, what was the point? Okay, they were all sitting on the
she
bridge.
was trying to get through the crowd. That was the thing.
So making her... You still have to go through them.
Yes, but people are not...
I would bump into you more. I would run with my arms stretched out. And
just run. Now that you put it like that, it's true. That actually was a very relevant scene.
It made no sense. It was just to get Jessica Alba naked so people go, ooh, ah.
Right.
Which
like
I don't. I'm like, no.
Right. She doesn't have a bad body. It's just like, okay, cool.
If the character is boring, like let's say Eva Mendes, who I adore, if she was in that area and then they did that to her, I'm like, this character's too dumb. I can't take this seriously. You did a dumb thing. If it was a logical step, I'm like, you know what? This is attractive. No, it's not. Made no sense. Anyway, what's your next point?
My next point, my last point is there would be workout videos for Fantastic Four. I was thinking more so just for the Thing, you know? Cause
Wait, he's the trainer?
He's a trainer in the video. And he's going to be like, and let's do these squats, ladies.
Yeah, but you see no improvements in his body. He's just a rock figure.
Listen, okay, this is only supposed to be so logical. Okay.
I'm just saying, if I was getting a workout DVD,
right,
and I had the list of all, like, let's say each Fantastic Four member made their own workout DVD, I'm going straight for the Human Torch because he has abs, he has a body. Obviously, he works out.
But you want hard abs. You don't want torch abs.
I get it. I want rock hard abs, but all I see is rocks. I don't see the ab portion at all in him.
Because it's chiseled. Okay?
Literally. So he could never lose weight, could he? That's another point. He can't lose weight. He's just one figure all the time.
That's not the point. The point isn't for him to lose weight. It's for
I'm sorry.
You to lose weight.
I take motivation when I see the person who's telling me to work out.
Then don't buy our DVD.
I won't. I'm going to buy.
You ain't got to work out.
I'm going to buy the Human Torch.
I will help. I will support the Thing. Me and the Thing.
You're only not together.
You ain't got to buy no DVD. You don't need to have rock chisel abs, okay? Everybody else will have. I will have rock chisel abs.
He doesn't have rock chisel abs.
He does. He literally has rock.
They showed his stomach. It's flat. It's just a rock slate.
He has rock slated abs then.
There are no abs.
What are abs?
Muscles.
He has muscles. They're hard, right? Hard like muscle. Hard like rock. Okay? Oh, if y'all could just see David. He's just like... he just can't handle it. He can't handle
it. Anyway. My last point is not mostly a point because I couldn't think of anything.
You were finished first, though.
What?
I said, but you were done with your points first.
True.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't think of anything, so I rushed the last one. Because I just wanted to beat you. The last one is that they will become celebrities. Mm-hmm. That's all.
I was just waiting to say, Nope, that's it. Oh.
That is all. That is all. I don't have...
What celebrity we talking? A-list, B-list? What we talking? Like we saying bigger than Leonardo or, as big as...
You know what? Scratch that.
Scratch it.
Last one. My last point is that they wouldn't work for the government. Mm-hmm. They would create their own...
Following, community, society, league. I'm trying to help.
I had it, but you kept going. I'll go with league since you went that far. They would create their own league, and they would help the community and save people and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Cats and things.
No, just like they would do the jobs that policemen would do. Mm-hmm. So it'd be regular jobs, but they would handle them their way. Oh. I don't know if it'd be better. It might be more catastrophic.
Definitely.
A little bit more damage.
A lot more damage.
A lot more damage, yes. I think they'd be bored.
Bored with being celebrities?
No, bored with... That's not my point.
No.
I think they would be bored with doing... Because no one robs a bank every day, and they don't have a jet to fly around. They don't have backing from the government. I don't know where they would get their money. I don't know how they get paid. I guess...
They would have a Kickstarter. A Kickstarter for Fantastic Four. Help us achieve our goals.
Which is to...
Get a plane. Let's start.
But they also have to pay bills.
Help us pay our bills. Help us help you. That's what it would be.
That's the slogan. That's their slogan. Fantastic Four. Help us help you.
Yes.
If you want to be saved, you
Pay
gotta
my pay my light bill.
I've been hearing this good series on Netflix. I would like to watch it.
Right.
You mind paying for that? If you want to be saved,
Right.
help us help you. Fantastic Four. Have you been dealing with crime in your neighborhood lately? Have you had a flat tire anytime soon? Has your cat run away? Well, we, the Fantastic Four, want to help you with all these issues. But we can't do that because we're broke. So...
So for us to help you,
You have to
you
help
gotta help
us.
us.
Help us help you. Fantastic Four. Ta-da-da-da.
Help me see the light by paying my Georgia Power bill. And I'll help you.
I can't save you if I can't see you, and I can only
Right.
see you if you pay my light bill.
Oh, goodness. Yep. That would be it right there. That would be their slogan. That would be it. Oh, yes, I'm with it. I'm so with it.
I don't even know what point that was.
was
You said
yours.
all your points?
I did say all of my points. David, did you say all of yours?
Okay, let's recap ours. E, what were yours?
Mine were one, they would get arrested because it would be so catastrophic, the things that they do.
Gotcha.
We can't let that type of power out. It must be housed. Me and the Thing would be a thing.
No, that wasn't.
That was not my
took
point.
that one away.
We took that away. Okay, the
He
Thing
would be on The Bachelor.
He would be on The Bachelor, and
So-
then we would be a thing.
No.
No, we're not. You're not. You're trying to take it. Why are you trying to
Because
show
you're,
my
you're
love?
putting your...
This is what my heart.
Go ahead. No, go ahead with your list. I don't care anymore. This episode is just...
Oh, the next one, there would be a special camp for people who want to become actual Fantastic Four-like people that they can come to and sign up for. Next thing, what's her name? Jon Snow? What's her name? What's her name, guys?
Susan
There we go.
Storm. Jon Snow?
Sorry.
Is that the guy from Hunger Games?
No, Game of Thrones.
Oh, it is, yeah.
So,
That's President Snow.
oh yeah, President Snow.
Jon
Snow.
Snow's evil.
But her name's a Storm. It has nothing to do with snow. The Storm Lady, the invisible chick, she would have her own weave line. Okay? Specifically, weave. And my last point is that there would be a Fantastic Four featuring the Thing video, workout video. So you can get rock hard abs. Yep, that would be it. What about you, David? Tell us a recap of your list.
Okay, my recap is... Number one or two of them will become criminals. Number two, the government would get backlash from holding them hostage, and people would demand that they set them free. Number three, other countries would try to make their own Fantastic Four, but up the ante with Fantastic 5 or Fantastic 50 or whatever number rhymes or something that sounds great with fantastic in it. Fantastic 555, like that. Okay, and then they would destroy the world. The next one, they would break away from the government and all get regular jobs because they just want to be regular people. You know, nobody likes being special. We all just want to be regular people. My last one was that they would make their own group away from the government and get regular jobs. Like they would save you and you would try to, you would have to help pay their bills.
Oh, yeah,
and
they would
things
do a
like that.
Kickstarter.
Yeah, you said that. Kickstarter to help them out. Okay. And that's the show.
That is the show, guys. So,
If you'd like to contact us or follow us, you can go to Real and Real Pod at Twitter, or you can email us at realandreal@gmail.com. If you want to follow us individually, I'm at It's a Christian on Twitter, and Eve is at
Miss Lovely _Cubs.
Finally got it right. Good job, proud of you.
I'm saying.
You can listen to the show on iTunes, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Google Music. And please subscribe, download, tell a friend, just one friend, and maybe that friend will tell a friend, and that friend will tell 50 friends because they have more friends than you. But it's okay. We like you because you have only a couple friends, and we're one of them.
And hey, guys, If you want to actually be a part of the show, put some input, have a suggestion. Maybe one day we'll actually talk about your thoughts. Go to patreon.com. Sign up. Look at the deals that we got for you. We got some special things happening.
I feel like you rehearsed that a little bit.
I literally just thought of it.
I know, but you were on a roll and you went for it. You're like, I'm going to just keep going. Even though it's pronounced Patreon, but you just...
Oh, damn it! Damn it!
Patreon.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! I thought I had it!
It's okay.
Oh, Patreon.
Oh, you don't feel the energy anymore. If you'd like to support the show and be a part of the show, give your input in the show, you can go to patreon.com/realinrealpod and give us as little as $1 to be a part of the show. We appreciate it and we love you. Thank you for listening. I'm sorry, we don't love them.
Oh, I mean, I just didn't know we were going to say that.
I'm sorry. Eve wasn't prepared for love.
I wasn't ready.
We're still in the dating zone.
Right. Can we get to know each other
I'm
first?
sorry. Thanks for listening. We'll get to know each other a little bit better before we move to the next step.
Right. The next stage.
New episodes every Thursday. See you the next episode.
See you next week.